Oh, look at the tasty food on the table. Yeah, hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and we're about to speak to Alphinaud to carry on the main story quest. What ho, Geico? I trust you had a good night's rest. I was but this moment speaking with Thancred and Ishtola via Link Pearl. They had some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. Pardon me. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Aymeric believes that it's only a matter of time before the culprits are found, but we shall have to wait and see. In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into recent activities of the other tribes, in case we are too flush with Ishgardian crystals. In case they are too flush with Ishgardian crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Orangutan another... Wait, where is Alice? She was here a moment ago with Gabu. Oh, great, we're looking for these morons again. Oh, there they are. Oh, yeah. Where are they, Alphinaud? Yeah, couldn't move your legs to actually look for them yourself. Let me guess. It's time to leave, isn't it? Good guess. My apologies for disappearing again. If it's any consolation, I've already packed my things. How is he? Brother, Commander Blurdin. Something tells me you are not solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there has been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face. Oh, poor little guy. You will look after him, won't you, Commander, and treat him with every kindness? He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and the despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given the chance. Until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what has become of him. Aye, aye. You needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, nor will Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to, and I know I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there is nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much that your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them, and never ever forget. Come along, little one. I will remember them, and you, Alice. Thank you. Well, I'll be damned. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. A thousand times over, aye, there will be a reckoning. Ooh. Getting chills. Alright, come on you two. Let's go and do some bloody work. So, as predicted, the bank holiday weekend is zipping along. Working Sands, is it? Okay. Yeah. I'd hoped that the days wouldn't fly by as quick, but unfortunately they are. Biggs and Wedge card. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm trying to make the most of the time. It seems like the more you try and keep hold of it, the more it slips through your fingers, to quote Princess Leia. But it's alright. I mean, it's going to be a short week next week anyway, because I've got a full week off to go down to see my brother in Yorkshire. So yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. What's the best way for me to go? Probably... yeah, I'd say this. We'll fly it because I don't want to waste money teleporting. Oh, bollocks to it. Let's just teleport. Oop. No. Western Thanalan, isn't it? So yeah, in the previous episode, it was apparent that orangutan is somehow linked to the Warriors of Darkness, or the Warrior of Darkness. How far his involvement actually goes is as of yet unknown. But that's, I'd say without a shadow of a doubt, that was him and not some dark version of him. So it's getting a bit spicy in the old story at the moment. But let's see if he drops any clues. I'll go and see him now. Oh. Oh, thought I'd missed something then. Right, in we go. Ooh, straight into it. We have heard the glad tidings from Orgamoro. My friends, by the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limsalaminsa may rest easy. I should like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the Warriors of Darkness could make matters worse. 'Twas by no means an unmitigated success, but it will have to suffice. Then let us speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavy on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought out the Geran oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. 7 times have they succeeded. Then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as my lady Menphilia spake unto thee. As for what becometh of these reflections when they and the source are rejoined, frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow unto the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. Then if the Warriors of Darkness succeed, everyone in their world will die. In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the renunciation of the flesh and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcend, if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner the warriors of darkness described, it would give way unto a void wherein none may know either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul which returneth unto the source may be born anew, saved. Such at least is their belief, I surmise. If that is true then, gods, no one should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on this subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. It would seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Ala Mhigan parties. Ooh, Ala Mhigans, strange. And you believe this to be the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes? I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Unless thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Scions did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralga. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Ala Mhigan liberation. It may also interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Aline Royale's network of spies. Surely you jest. And yet, it is not so surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Scions, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. All of which is irrelevant. Forgive me, we must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Geico, Alice, will you come with me to the Little Ala Mhigo? I think we're going to end up bumping into Papalymo and Ida. Now then. Yes, of course. I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. She didn't nod. Trust me, orangutan, we will have words. Alphanord, Alice, Geico, are you three listening? Good, I have tidings. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you're all sitting down, a man in black robes. Then you have them, and the crystals too. What few remained, aye. Regrettably, it would seem they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. 'Twas bound for Little Ala Mhigo, we are told, where it will be received by members of a local resistance group. Since Sir Americ's men no longer have need of my services, I've a mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence. We learned of the shipments but a few moments ago. Ha, and there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light and his little helpers. Ah, wait a moment, there is more, and I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader... yeah, we know. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers was formerly in the employ of one Aline Royale, the infamous Ivy herself. Yep, we know. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that... Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Ishtola next, but is there someone else you would have me notify first? No, there isn't. You should really share your suspicions with the group. Don't just keep it to yourself. What in the world has gotten into her? It's twice now that we've sought Orangutan's aid, and twice she's treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archon was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils, and spent as much time at the Lavelier estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggled to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later though, Little Ala Mhigo awaits. Yes, it does. It certainly does. That is southern Thanalan, if my memory of this area is correct. So yeah, what have I done today? Oh yeah, I recorded some Star Wars Dark Forces. I've done a few episodes to kind of set them all to schedule for upload, and I've come across a bit of a problem. So I'm up to episode 9, I think, which is a mission on Nar Shaddaa, and the game keeps crashing in the same place every time, which is annoying. Hopefully it doesn't mean I can't finish the game. What I might do is switch back to, because I'm using a mod. Well, I'm using a graphical enhancement. I might try playing it vanilla. If not just for that mission, then for the rest of the excuse me, the rest of the game. I hadn't thought of that actually just before, so that's it's not a bad idea. So yeah, I've done that. The recordings. What else have I done? Not much really. I did some mucking about in Final Fantasy. Leveled up a bit more, so I'm level 82 now. Completed a few grindy quests that I had stacked up here. I've now got nope. Where is it? Oh, where are they? So those items that I needed to pick up, the ones that were... I think I said they were about 300 tomestones each. They're not. They're 150 each. But I've got a full set of 10 of one of them. Now I just need to get 10 of the rest. So if they're 150 each, that's 1,500 tomestones each for the sets that I need. Which is 3 more, so it's going to be... what's that? 4,500 tomestones needed. Yeah, so that's going to take a while. That's going to take a little while. But after that, I will have a brand new weapon. Beneath the star-filled sky. Are there any card games we can do in here? I know I've not been here for a while, but... Grand Company Levy... Grand Company Levies have you got? Probably all linked to the... yeah. Rubbish. See if you guys need anything I have. Nope. I could probably sell some of the stuff that I don't need though. We'll do that later on. Oh, I did have some mirror apples. And a Philosopher's Stone. I think I might have one of those. Shit, I might have sold it. Damn. Is there a summoning bell anywhere around here? Bet there isn't. Nope. Okay, I'm going to make a quick note to look for a Philosopher's Stone. Just once. Spelling it wrong as well. Excellent. Little... And I'm going to look at that note in about 2 or 3 hours time and go, what the fuck did I write that for? Anyway. I will get to the bottom of this. Oh, forgive me. It's been a long day. Do you have something to say? No, just that I want to get on with the quest. Orangutan? Oh, I've always struggled to understand what's going on I've always struggled to understand what's going on in his head, now more than ever. Listen, Geico, if anything should happen, it should be me who... Just know that I'm prepared to do what must be done. Stop being so damn mysterious. Right then, to more pressing matters. Since we have no idea when Thancred might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence. Yep. So, to review, we are reliably informed that members of the Ala Mhigan resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals, our task being to ascertain who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. It seems sensible to divide our forces, Geico. Why don't you question the residents in the eastern half of town? Alice and I will do the same in the west. Afterwards, we can rendezvous here to share our findings. That is agreeable. I have not been here in ages. We're going up or down? Up, it would seem. The resistance? Damned if I know. It's not as if I'd be any use to them. Cough, wheeze. If you set store by all these tales of ancient weapons, good luck to you. But I'm too old for the mask's bedtime stories. This is our lot, and it's time we got used to it. Oh dear. There's a certain air of despondency in the camp. What happened to the famous Ala Mhigan fighting spirit? Let's just jump down. The hell was that? I'll join you, sir. Push-ups. Look at that, synchronized and everything. That's enough of that. Let me guess. Come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You're not the first to answer the Griffin's call. While he's lit a fire in every Ala Mhigan's heart, he's also inspired more than a few Uldans to pledge themselves to the cause. And little wonder, Garleans won't stop until we're all under the yoke. Okay. I see you there, going around asking questions, looking for the Griffin and his lot, I'll bet. Seems they're the talk of Little Ala Mhigo these days. Folk wondering what he's about, what he's got in store for the Garleans, and what's under that mask of his, of course. Some say he's hardly got a face, what with all the scars. Others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire, and that they'd send a bloody legion if they knew he was here. Your guess is as good as mine. Ooh, who could this Griffin be then? I thought for a second they were going to say it was either Papalim or Ida. Ida wears a mask, but I don't think anybody would ever accuse her of looking like your typical man. I suppose I should ask what you learned, but I think I already know. Yeah, jack shit. This Griffin seems to be the leader of a newly formed faction within the Resistance, the Masks. Yet despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them. Only that they are the most aggressively militant group to join the movement in recent memory. Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of Ala Mhigan liberation is unrivaled. Can but hope their revolutionary fervour is never channelled in the direction of a primal. Though I feel confident that this is the group which received the crystal shipments, we yet lack proof. Before taking any action, I would speak with the settlement's leader to confirm my suspicions, and mayhap enlist his help while I'm about it. Given that you and Gundabald are already acquainted, mayhap it would be best if you took the lead, shall we? Yes, let's. Excuse me. Gundaband, you old bear. Good to see you again. Much as it pleases me to see you again, Geico, I cannot help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you and yours have been asking questions. Yes. The Griffin? Aye, I know of him, as do we all. He and his masks have become a leading faction within the Resistance. Though there was suspicion at first, given his secretive ways, he quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. Ah, he's an Scion. Okay. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. Truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. I don't know for certain he's an Scion, but that's just dawned on me. Even I cannot help but admire the man for what he's accomplished, but I've not forgotten Wilred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you were not. The Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people at the sunken temple of Kharn. Go and see him with your own eyes, weigh his words with your own heart. How convenient. It is but a pity Thancred is not here to join us. You two go on ahead. I shall stay behind and wait for him. Okay. Any jobs to be done while I'm here? Nope. Looks like you've got everything well in hand. Okay then. Away we go! Oh, we're not going in there, are we? No, just waiting. Has it begun already? I hear voices coming from within. Yep. Looks like it. Oh no. Can't really tell.
20年前、我らが故郷アラミゴは鉄の侵略者ガレマール帝国に占拠された。きっかけは長く圧政でアラミゴを苦しめていた暴君テオドリックを排するための内乱。その直後の混乱を狙っての非常な蹂躙だった。しかし君もここにいる誰もがかつてアラミゴが領したキラバニアの地を残してきた同胞を忘れた日はないだろう。かの地の惨状を想像してほしい。雄大な山々の間に同胞の命を捧げて築かれた鉄の砦が並び、公然とした大地は乾くままに同胞の血を吸っている。残された国民のうち力と誇りを持つ者はむごたらしく殺された。力のみを持つ者は武器を握らされ帝国の増票として異教に送られてそこで死ぬ。力すらも持たざる者は惨めにも侵略者に道の中央を譲り、あらゆる尊厳を奪われながら生きている。
Who is this guy?
憎き総督ガイウス・バンバエサル亡き後、九段の新総督が赴任して以来弾圧は加速している。もはやエオルゼア諸国の助けを待つ時間はない。奴らは口約束を重ねるが利のない戦いと踏んで決して動きはしないのだ。地獄となり果てた故郷で今なお再起を待つ友のため、我々はすぐに立ち上がらねばならない。今度こそ革命をなすという覚悟を持って。さあ、私と共に来る者は声を上げよ。その誇りにふさわしい力を与える準備が我々にはある。キラバニアの山並みに 故国の旗を再び仰ぎ見ようではないか。
誇りにふさわしい力か。いよい。おや、あの二人は。
Yep, Papa Lima or Anita. Any money? Hey. Hey guys.
嘘でしょ。二人ともどうしてここに。
I'm just here to listen to the speech.
いいだ、パパリモ、無事だったのか。
驚いた。まさかこんなところで会うなんてね。
賛同する者は部下と共に我らのキャンプへ。
再会に浸るには場所が悪い。とりあえずここを離れよう。
That is a splendid idea. Perhaps you can tell us who this ranting idiot is. Right then. Spill the beans. Words cannot express how glad I am to see you both alive and well. And you, though it was pretty obvious you and Geico would be fine. The Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were, and distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believe that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Yeah, what have you been doing? Repaying a favour. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee Uldar. Oh, excuse me. To flee Uldar, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. That's right, they smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Ala Mhigo, all at great risk to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't let that go unacknowledged, so we offered to help them out with their operations for a while. When we learned of the Scions' exoneration, that Lolorito had severed all ties with the Crystal Braves, and that General Rauban had been reinstated, we resolved to make contact. But having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. I gather from your puzzled expressions, however, that you never received it. To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, and we also heard a rumour that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs. Why would he? The Griffin mistrusts the signs of the Seventh Dawn. Curious. It's well known that we're no friends to Garlemald. One would think the man saw the man we saw beseeching One would think the man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. I should say the man you saw was not in fact the Griffin, but an impersonator. And a talented rabble-rouser to boot. It would not surprise me if he were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is an extremely cautious and distrusting man, who's made every effort to conceal his identity. How did you know he's a man then? Even when we participated in a raid under his direct command, we were not permitted to approach him. Okay, fair enough. It's hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. It says you. What? It's not as if I'm making you wear one. All of you wear one. And mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. Anyway, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the... to get a better sense of the man. For all the good it did. And now you've heard the whole of it. But tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? The crystals. Summoning. You're not serious. Can't believe it. The Resistance would never would never even entertain such a ridiculous plan. The Griffin, well, the man is an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence that he would or would not do. What he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech we heard today was not the first to make reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made many such claims of late. I confess I had assumed it to be mere bluster, but in the context of the shipments of which you spoke, it's not impossible that they're alluding to a primal. Whatever it is, we'll find out together, and if anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me. Indeed, that is assuming you'll have us. Of course. We're getting the band back together. We're on a mission from Heidelin. Okay, not you. Ooh. Spaghetti pescatore. Logtan cordon bleu. And Flaungard. Right. If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates. And while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us the mask's plan in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates, however, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without subtle incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alphanord will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify as to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You will need to look the part that we might maintain the charade until we have him cornered at least. Here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Talbot and have him rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions? Yeah, why can't you just ask him? You're already in the Resistance. It all seems simple enough. Thank you. And with that, Geico, let us be off. Don't you tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. Although you are technically a senior scion. Even though I am the warrior of light. Oh, hello. I don't know anything about your FC, so I will perhaps message you later. Talbot. Eh? You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. I've got some money. Heavy leather pouch entrusted to you by Papalimo. Not all problems can be solved with a fistful of gil. For the rest, one must needs resort to a sack. Well, you're the ones with the gil, and seeing as you're friends of Papalimo, there, tunics and slops for the both of you, tailored and treated to your tastes. Now off with you before someone sees us together. What have we got? I'm tempted to reply to this person because I do want to join a free company at some point. Maybe now's as good a time as any. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I'll go and change and see you at the spot Papalimo marked on our maps. Good shit. What? Okay, weathered shepherd's tunic and slops. I'm pretty sure we already have some of those from a previous quest. Yep, there's one. So we've already got that one, and I bet we've got slops as well. Weathered shepherd slops, yep. Okay. We will wear them. Never mind the lieutenant's hat, gloves and boots. Are we heading outside? I think we're heading outside, aren't we? Go this way. And then up and over the mountain. Is this person somewhere nearby? Target. Okay, can't find him. I guess they've just done a blanket search for people. What's the name of the FC? Well, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And now we play the waiting game. Oh.
案内ご苦労。アラミゴ解放運動に関心を持つ有志がいると聞いた。君たちのことで間違いないな。
ええ、あなた方の活動に大変興味があるのです。アラミゴ解放軍は武器も数も帝国軍に劣っている。だからこそ仲間を失うだけの無謀な戦いは避けてきた。しかし鉄仮面殿の主張は異なるようだ。担当直入に伺いましょう。あなた方はアラミゴ解放のために万人の力を使うつもりではありませんか？
Have you lost all concept of the word diplomacy?
そのためにイシュガルドの密輸犯から大
Okay,
量
we're
の
just
ク
going
リスタル
straight
を
in
受
then,
け
are
取
we?
った我々の仲間がすでにその密輸犯を捕まえています。
正直に答えてよね。そっちが影武者だってことも分かってるんだから。
なるほど。噂に聞く暁のものだな。であれば隠し通せはしないか。確かに私は鉄仮面教の影武者だ。そして本物の指示を受け、この地でクリスタルを受け取った。しかしその目的は我々自身が万神を召喚するためではない。
It's build a weapon instead, maybe?
アマルジャ族と取引をしたのだよ。彼らが万神召喚のために欲しているクリスタルを与え、代わりに
Using them to pay for a mercenary army. Okay.
自分たちが良ければ万神が召喚されても構わないってこと？めちゃくちゃだよ。
So you're not using them to summon a primal, but you know full well that the Amalja are going to use them to summon Ifrit.
そんな風に他の地域を傷つけながら革命を遂げたって、傷つけた誰かから報復を受けるだけ。それじゃいつまで経ってもアラミゴは解放されない。
Yeah, it does seem like a bit of a self-sabotaging plan. And what's that crest? I mean, it's a griffin, but...
まるで綺麗事だな。そうやっておじけづくから、いつまでも解放ごっこのままなのだ。暴挙の一つも犯す覚悟なしに、20年成し得なかった故国奪還など不可能。鉄仮面教こそ真に戦う覚悟をなさった革命者だ。
クリスタルの行方について君たちの言葉を信じる根拠は？
アマルジャ族の砦に乗り込んでもらうしかないな。運が良ければ神が降ろされる前に回収できるだろう。私たちが隠し持っていることを疑うのなら、こちらでの拠点にしているキャンプまで同行し、調べてもらっても構わない。
アラミゴ解放軍については少なからず知識がある。僕とイダでキャンプを調べに行ってもいいかな。
では彼らをキャンプに案内しよう。もしやあなたが暁の英雄殿か。
What gave it away?
ああ、そうなのだな。鉄仮面鏡のもとにはかつてあなたに救われ勇士に勇気づけられて聖戦に身を投じた者も少なくない。かくいう私も国への森のクオーリーミルであなたのもたらした薬によって救われたアラミゴ人の一人。あなたはきっと覚えていないだろうが。
I think I remember that.
多くのアラミゴ難民に代わり改めて感謝しよう。くじけた者を導いたあなたはまさしく英雄だ。どうか私たちの戦いを見守ってほしい。
God, that was a million years ago. It's at least 40 episodes ago.
いつまで拗ねてるつもりだよ。言い返せなくて悔しいならあいつらに代わって君が解放運動の前線に立つかい。
それは
どうあれ鉄仮面たちの動きは長年停滞してきたアラミゴ問題に流れを生じさせている。その先端たる今この時の行動は波紋を描きやがて対局を左右するだろう。そろそろ君自身の決断と向き合えよ。相棒からの助言はそれだけだ。行くぞ。
Yes, indeed. Right then. Can we switch back to our normal gear? Yeah. The reason that couldn't be found is because it's now a different weapon. It is now that. Never mind. Corey Mill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me, you cannot be expected to recall every name and face, and besides, it's not as if it matters. I've long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let us keep moving forward together, Geico. We must find and secure those crystals. This is no time for looking back. I'll take silver. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak, ready to be put to use by the Amalja. We must apprise Alisei of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Ala Mhigo after I have changed. Don't be so modest, just get changed here. Right, let's get back inside the mountain. And go and speak with Alisei. Excuse me, sir, you can't park your car here. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings. Hi, Thancred. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Papalimo were here all along? Well, Ishtola will be relieved. And also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. Yeah, I think they are. I think that's the point. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, then let us depart at once. Okay. Ooh, maybe the falcon is... not the falcon, the griffin is orangutan. Yep. Okay, so he's referring to the griffin as somebody else. But he's definitely involved. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage weathered in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. It's very exciting. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. What have you done? It's these, So the story kind of does this. And at the moment, it's on one of these, getting to, like, that point. I confess I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the ball of embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Ooh, it's another one of them. Yes. Oh, I will set aside all the time. Do not worry. And this is where my internet decides to throw a shit fit and disconnect me.
妙だな。祭壇近くだったのに警備が薄すぎる。
どうやらアマルジャ族の怠慢ってわけじゃないみたい。
No, they're busy getting their asses kicked, it looks like.
Yo, 相変わらず遅すぎだぜ。余ったれども。
これは君たちがやったのか。
アシエンの野郎は相も変わらず蛮神討伐によって蛮族どもを絶望させ、新たな神を呼ばせようとしてるんだがな。俺たちはやめたんだ。そういう面倒なやり方は。何せ時間がないもんでな。この世界の光の戦士たるお前さえ殺せば、エオルゼア中を一気に混乱に叩き落とせる。
Damn shame you're not capable of it, though.
第一世界のすべての命のために死んでもらう。
No, I would not agree.
おいおい、お前らにリベンジしたいのはあいつだけじゃないんだぜ。
Arrow goes straight through Carbuncle.
ああ、今度こそ仕留めてあげようと思ったのに。でも、あっちの子はどうかな。
Oh, did she just get her ass spanked again? Bloody hell. Maybe you should sit this one out.
問題ないわ。絶対に足手まといにならないって。
Okay, go on then.
悪いわね。私、出来のいい兄と違って、
Okay. I agree. I'm getting tired of your nonsense, Warrior of Darkness. Duty commenced. Let's take out the magey chap first. Okay, he's insisting on attacking me. Have I got my carbuncle? Yep, usually helps if you summon your goddamn carbuncle, mate. Right, we have to take down his friends first. There's the mage down. Time for the knight. Something's targeting me. That was rubbish. Is that the best you've got? I wonder if I can put him to sleep. Did it work? Nope. Okay, that's you down. Who next? Take the archer down next. Shields up. Right. Who wants some next? Didn't we take you down? Something just did 666 damage to me. How auspicious. God, your skills are rubbish. Oh no, I'm pretty sure they do have limits. Ooh. Okay. Neither can I. Hello.
どういうつもりだ。俺たちまで裏切るのか。
私なりの手法に沿うだけです。そもそも裏切りとは信じたものを破ればこそ。
I've convinced myself I'm doing nothing wrong, therefore.
第一世界に住まえる者の魂をこの原初世界に送ることが本当の救いであるとあなた方は心から信じておいでですか。
その声、まさかウリエンジェなのか。
Yes, 'tis I.
申し訳ありません。己が役目を果たすため、しばし闇に紛れておりました。
バカ。ちょっとだけ本気で裏切ったんじゃないかって心配したじゃない。
Yeah, I've got to admit I was slightly concerned as well, but
弁解は後で
it
たっぷり
seems
聞
you
か
are
せて
on
もら
our
うわ。
side after all.
今のあなたは味方。それでいいのよね。
ええ、無論です。
Yeah, I say keep the cloak you're wearing, mate. It suits you better. Everyone seems to be getting a makeover anyway, so you might as well.
何なりとご命令を。
数は互角か。上等だ。まとめて蹴散らしてやる。
I don't think you will. Oh, that's the mage from the yeah.
あいつら。
I realised I didn't finish that sentence there, but you know what I mean.
だってあなたたちの力を私に貸して。あっちの技が発動する前にみんなのエーテルを剣に集め、光の刃として一気に放つのよ。私一人じゃ刃の威力も構築するための時間も圧倒的に足りないけれど。
Enough talk.
行くわよ。
Everybody channel. What do I need to do? Channel ether into Alice's blade. Okay. Ow.
私に力を貸して。
I must have more ether. Okay, have some of that. How do I channel? I'd love to. I don't know how. Do I... Is there an attack I'm meant to be doing? I've no idea what I'm meant to be doing. How? I don't know how. Is it vulnerable? Oh, there it is. Right, I've got to admit I have no idea what I'm doing. Channel Aether into Alice's blade. Blade of Light is... I can't... Okay, this is silly. I don't know what I'm doing. I mustn't channel so much at once. I mean, they're winning this one at the moment. Where is the blaze? Okay, we've got a bit of a head start. Where? Blaze of light. There we go. Yep, I got her, don't worry. She's dead. It's a very close one. Red light. No! Ah, get him off me! Right, quick. There we go. Oof. Yeah. For a moment there, I honestly had no idea what the hell I was doing. That was the most sloppy, chaotic, haphazard duty I've ever done.
勝敗は決した。お前たちにこいつは殺せない。さて、そいつはどうかな。俺たちもまだ終わるわけにはいかないんでね。俺たちがどうやって境界を越え、この原初世界に来たか考えたことはあるか。
I did wonder.
クリスタル、まさかアシエンの不死と同じ。
その通り。アシエンが闇のクリスタルによって己の魂を次元の狭間に送り死を免れるように、彼らは光のクリスタルを持って魂を越境させる。
ご丁寧な解説ありがとうよ。つまり俺たちもアシエンと同じように不死になれる。
待ってくれ。その方法を使うには元の世界で魂の器である肉体の死を迎えなければならないはず。ならば君たちは。
そうだ。俺たちは俺たちの世界を救うため自ら命を絶った。光の戦士なんて肩書きを背負ってたからじゃねえ。最初はただ旅の中で出会ったやつに手を貸しただけだったんだ。そんな因縁がいつの間にか広まって、俺たちは英雄と呼ばれた。多くの思いに背中を押され戦い続けた。ところがどうだ、俺たちが勝ったがゆえに世界は光の反乱で無に帰ると来やがった。なんでだよ。そんな結末のために俺たちは歩んできたんじゃない。なあ、お前ならわかるだろ。わかれよ。世界をあんな風にしちまった俺たちだけは何があっても諦めちゃならないんだ。
そうだよな、アルバート。この程度の痛み、死んだ時に比べたらなんてことはねえ。
何度でも戦いましょう。遥かなる故郷の仲間にせめてもの救いが訪れるように。
これほどの嘆きになお多くの犠牲を重ねるなど、我が死であれば、いえ私自身が認めない。今万事の糸をより新たな道を紡ぎましょう。あなたの光のクリスタルを掲げてください。さあ早く。
What exactly is this going to do, Irianga? Is this going to turn them all into good guys? Or is this just going to... Is this like Ghostbusters crossing the stream, so we're about to annihilate life as we know it? Oh, okay. Conversation with Heidelin, maybe? No, we're all here. This is the construct. No, don't worry, I've been here before, it's fine. Heidelin's going to give us a telling off for being unruly brats.
ハイデリンよ、二つの世界の光のクリスタルを持ってあなたに力を返しました。今ならばできることがあるはずです。あなたの使徒を、ミンフィリアを解き放ちなさい。
Yeah, can we have a chat?
私は聞いた。悲しい決意、心裂く嘆きを。私たちは救いたい。私は今度こそみんなを救いたい。
ミンフィリア。
第一世界の光の加護を受けし者たちよ。私はハイデリンの使徒、いわば光の調停者です。私が第一世界に渡り、強まりすぎた光を正しましょう。光の反乱も避けることができるはずです。
ざれ言を今さら信じられるか。
ごめんなさい。ゾディアークがアシエンを返さなければ干渉できないように、ハイデリンも直接光の反乱を止めることはできないの。だけどあなたたちが弱り切ったハイデリンに力をくれて、その一部となっていた私がこうして使徒として切り離された。あなたの嘆きも祈りもハイデリンとして聞いていたわ。大丈夫。第一世界は決して滅ぼさせない。
Now get back in line.
ウリエンジェさん、ここまでみんなを導いてくれてありがとうございました。
あなたについての報告を聞いたとき、察しました。星の一部となることは、星の力を得るのと同義。私はアシエンと接触した際に、第一世界の事情を知った。そして、深い悲しみを抱えた彼らを、我々の未来の姿かもしれぬ彼らを苦悩の末に至ったのがこの答え。より多くのクリスタルの力を一堂に集めんがため、彼らを光の戦士同士の対決に導きました。 の選択に確信はあった。しかし同時にあなたが原初世界へ戻る可能性を永久に奪うかもしれない選択だとも分かっておりました。
それではまさか最初から星の力を得たミンフィリアを第一世界に送り込むつもりで？
私は優しいあなたを世界と引き換えにするのです。賛同を求めるべくもない身勝手な選択だ。
私はあなたたちと共に歩むことで世界の強さや悲しさを聞いて感じて考えた。だからこそ今度は私自身の命を懸けて役目を果たしたいの。
一人で行くつもりか？
サグレット、いつもそばにいてくれてありがとう。父もずっと見守ってくれていたあなたにとても感謝しているはずよ。あなたにもらった溢れるほどの愛情を今度は私が誰かに分けに行かないと。離れていても心はそうしてつながるわ。
君ならできるさ。まったくすっかり見違えたもんだ。あんなに小さなレディーだったってのになあ。
あなたたちもハイデリンの中からずっと見ていたわ。暁の灯火を、希望の火をつないでくれてありがとう。
Ooh.
預かっていた
Oh, it's
ルイ
the
様
thing, the
様の
staff.
名城トゥプシマティよ。世界の真相も闇の脅威もまだ全てが暴かれてはいない。くれぐれも気をつけて信じた道を進んでいって。
我らの光のクリスタルは力を使い果たしたようだ。どの道打つ手がないのなら信じてみるのがお前らしいのではないか。
おい、ハイデリンの使徒、お前を信じる代わりに一つ頼みがある。俺たちの魂も第一世界へ連れて行ってくれ。あそこには俺たちの冒険の全てがある。大事な故郷なんだ。甘ったれだったのはこっちも同じさ。だからこそ俺たちの過去にも等しいお前に伝えておく。重要なのは光か闇かじゃねえ。お前自身の意志だ。 こんなことになっちまって言えた立場じゃないだろう。だが必ず掴み取れよ。俺たちとは違う未来を。
I will try.
"送り出される側になるのはなんだか不思議な気持ちね。でもあなたはいつも困難な壁を乗り越え未来を開いて帰ってきてくれた。だから私も役目を果たしてきます。いつかこの星を本当の意味で悲しみから解き放つ。
Bye. Aww. Well then. It would seem we are in southern Thanalan again. Minfilia's doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the warriors of darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not? But mayhap that was their wish. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere. And this one I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals... leave them to me. I will go back into Zaharak and secure them. The Amaljo will still be in disarray after the thrashing the warriors of darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, you... don't have to do this, I know. But I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Ida and Papalimo. They must have finished searching the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. Okay then. Well, we shall leave it there for now. That was a nice little aside. Well, I say aside, that's part of the main bloody story. But yeah, nice final farewell to the Warriors of Darkness. It all turned out okay in the end. And Urianga wasn't the traitor we thought him to be. So on that happy note, it's goodbye from Alice, Urianga, Ororogo, Carbuncle, and myself. And this chap stood behind me. Nice hat. Goodbye, and I will see you next time. I'm following this tortoise. I'm walking into this tortoise. Bye.